According to recent documents that just surfaced today, Jaydes may be innocent. Jaydes claims the alleged victim cut herself, and she said she will call the police if Jaydes didn't drink her blood. The Jaydes situation gotta be the most craziest thing we didn't witness this whole year, because I don't think anybody's seen this actually coming. Yeah, we knew the guy was weird, but I didn't think it would come to this, okay? And for all my new subscribers and new people that's here right now watching this video, if you don't know what's going on, you could go watch my past 3 videos I done made about this scenario, but I'm gonna just give you a quick summary real quick. So more to the story, there's this underground rapper named Jaydes, all right? And he was recently arrested after allegedly stabbing his ex-girlfriend. And the whole reason for him allegedly doing this is because his own girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, didn't want to sleep with him. So Jaydes was charged with attempted murder and he pleaded not guilty recently. And for the people that already know what's going on, I'm finna explain to y'all why I'm making this video, okay? I'm not sure why, but there's tons of people flooding my DMs, dude, like flooding, talking about something. Yo, Jaydes might be innocent. He might be innocent, Dutie. You should make a video. So before we speak about anything else, we gotta take it all the way back to November 14 because that's when Jaydes pleaded not guilty, right? And if you look at this tweet right here, he didn't show up to the courtroom, but he had his lawyer show up and do a whole written plea. So I know a lot of y'all was expecting me to make a video about it, but it was still an ongoing case. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just report on the smallest things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we know that now. Let's talk about what happened 2 days before Thanksgiving. So if you look here, we got this page called Exposing Jaydes, and you can see he's trying to show off these documents that just came out. He said, didn't think I had to say this, but Jaydes has not been proven innocent. This right here is the story his lawyer is going with to get him out. Now, if y'all want me to really show the documents, I can, but I'm not gonna do that. I could just really just summarize it to y'all. So here's basically what the documents are saying. According to recent documents that just surfaced today, Jaydes may be innocent. Jaydes claims the alleged victim cut herself, and she said she will call the police if Jaydes didn't drink her blood. And the lawyer is also saying that Jaydes had fled in self-defense and never got to tell his side of the story until he was in court. The judge believes it's possible Jaydes is telling the truth, and the wounds do appear to be self-inflicted. So looking at these documents, the lawyer is basically doing his job, okay? And if you look very close at this screenshot of the documents, right, she had a fascination with drug use involving marijuana, Percocets, and Adderall, a fascination with blood. She has taken several photos of her bleeding and writing in blood. She had a fascination with self-harm, including messages of her shooting herself, cutting herself, and her life, mental health diagnosis, including several visits to the mental health facilities. They got photos of her medications for schizophrenia, treatment by therapists, messages indicating that she feels sorry for herself and her boyfriends, a fascination with knives and scissors. There's a pink knife being displayed in a photo, and a photo of her posing with the pink knife. And y'all remember, if we go back to those photos of Jaydes, you know, holding box cutters or whatever, or she was holding box cutters, y'all can see the pink knife is right there. And of course, I see what the lawyer is trying to do here, but I don't really think this is going to help his case because, like this dude said, you know, Jaydes was literally the same exact person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both were crazy. We also got some messages of them talking about blood and stuff like that. They were both crazy people. So Jaydes' lawyer is trying his best to help him out here. We can see that. You know what I'm saying? So once these documents got out there of what the lawyer was going to tell the judge and stuff like that, people automatically ran with this narrative that, yeah, Jaydes may be innocent, or he is innocent, or he's free. That's not the case here. So that's why people kept flooding my DMs talking about some, yo, Jaydes is innocent, bro. You need to make a video. Nobody knows yet, bro. The case is still going. I'm not sure why people are getting hyped over a lawyer doing his job. And here's the statements in defense of Jaydes. The alleged of attempted murder is false. The that this ex-girlfriend had on her body were self-inflicted, and Jaydes said it himself. His ex-girlfriend requested him to drink the blood from her wounds or else she would call the police on him. So that's why he fled. And they're saying that he fled because he was scared and fled for his own safety. And they're also saying that the ex-girlfriend has crazy things on her IG accounts. You know, she supports the ideas of self-harm, drug abuse, and they also said that Jaydes has no prior conviction and deserves a bond. But y'all know we gotta see what people think about this whole scenario, so let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Somebody said, why didn't he report on this earlier then? Question mark. He was on a run for days. It make no sense. And somebody replied and said he's the man in the situation, and unfortunately in those situations it's almost always guilty until proven innocent. Then somebody else said not only what the other dude said, but you gotta see it from his perspective. The has mental issues. He's already not thinking, as you can see with the Danny situation, probably been in and out of mental episodes. If you were anything like him, going to the police will be your last thought. And somebody said everyone was quick as hell to jump to conclusions, laughing emoji. Then somebody replied and said, I mean, there were pictures of her stabbing wounds, so you can't really blame anybody. And he replied and said stab wounds that were self-inflicted. Laughing emoji. Just because you see a cut doesn't mean they caused it. And somebody out of nowhere said, don't get too excited, buddy. He still touches little kids. Then somebody said, that's what lawyers do. They come up with an explanation to prove their associate innocence. Then he said, basically nothing has been done with this case yet, but his lawyer's trying to scramble a reason why he's innocent. Then somebody replied and said, I figured this wasn't something like that or just fake because the actual court documents written by the state not only look different, but everything will be worded much differently. This is too normal English to be real court documents. If you know, you know. Laughing my ass off. Then somebody said exactly. But at this point, you have a bunch of Jaydes fans trying to assume that he's innocent or whatever just because there were some statements from his lawyer trying to prove his innocence. And I want to make this clear before the Jaydes fans start crying in the comments and stuff like that, because I'm not against him. Y'all know I've been showing love to Jaydes before he even did some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is that I think it's weird for people to just say, yeah, Jaydes is innocent just because his lawyer showed some statements, gang, that he's supposed to be doing. That's his job. But of course, I'm trying to tell y'all that we shouldn't even be choosing sides yet or anything like that because nobody knows, bro. So I think a lot of y'all should just wait. But anyways, I'm done chatting. Make sure y'all follow my IG right now. That way y'all stay updated. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.